Many people struggle to change their habits despite setting resolutions. The journey to transform a deeply ingrained behavior into something new is often marked by frustrations. They start with enthusiasm, only to find themselves slipping back into old habits without making significant progress. It's as if they're running on a treadmill, where their efforts seem to lead nowhere. This feeling of stagnation can be disheartening, but it's a common part of the change process. The problem often lies in the approach taken. Instead of focusing on quick, drastic changes, it may be necessary to adopt a more gradual and realistic approach. Often, the resolution to change a habit is made abruptly, like wanting to quit smoking overnight. However, a more effective approach could be to break this goal into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, if the goal is to exercise more, start with a short walk and gradually increase the duration and intensity. Another challenge is the lack of support and accountability. Without someone to track progress, it's easy to lose focus and fall back into old habits. Creating a support system, whether through friends, family, or even online groups, can make a big difference. This support not only provides encouragement but also offers a sense of accountability that can help maintain focus. A lack of motivation and clarity about the goals can also be a significant obstacle. Many people fail because they don't have a clear understanding of why they're trying to change or what the real benefit is to them. It's important to reflect on the reason behind the change and how it aligns with personal goals. Having a clear and specific vision of what is expected can provide the necessary drive to continue. Persistence is key. Changing habits doesn't happen overnight. It may take several attempts and failures before finding the approach that works. Celebrating small victories along the way and maintaining a positive mindset can help overcome obstacles and move towards a new, healthier, and more productive behavior. James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, provides a profound look into how habits are formed and how they can be changed. The essence of the book lies in understanding that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as small, consistent investments lead to substantial financial growth over time, small habits lead to significant personal transformations. Clear delves into habit formation by exploring the habit loop, which consists of cue, routine, and reward, and shows how these elements influence behavior. One of the key insights from Atomic Habits is the impact of the environment on habit formation. Clear argues that our surroundings play a crucial role in shaping our habits. For instance, if someone wants to eat healthier, keeping junk food out of sight and stocking the kitchen with nutritious options can make a big difference. By making the environment conducive to good habits, individuals can remove friction and make positive behaviors easier to adopt. Clear also introduces the concept of habit stacking, where new habits are linked to existing ones. For example, if someone already has a habit of brushing their teeth every morning, adding a new habit like stretching immediately after brushing can make it easier to remember and execute. This technique leverages existing routines to integrate new, desired behaviors seamlessly. Another significant point Clear makes is about the importance of focusing on systems rather than goals. While setting goals provides direction, it is the systems, daily routines, and practices that drive long-term success. For example, rather than setting a goal to lose 20 pounds, one should focus on developing a system that includes regular exercise and healthy eating habits. This shift in focus helps in building sustainable habits. The idea that small, consistent improvements can lead to significant results over time is both powerful and practical. This concept is often illustrated by the metaphor of compounding interest in finance. Just as investing a small amount regularly can lead to substantial wealth growth, making tiny improvements each day can lead to remarkable personal development. For instance, if someone aims to read just 10 pages of a book each day, they could finish dozens of books over a year, which could greatly enhance their knowledge and perspective. Clear's principle of making 1% improvements daily underscores the importance of focusing on incremental progress rather than overnight success. These tiny adjustments might seem insignificant at first, but when compounded, they can lead to major achievements. Consider the example of a person trying to improve their fitness. By increasing their workout intensity by just a small percentage each week, They gradually build strength and endurance without feeling overwhelmed by drastic changes. Conversely, small declines in habits can also compound negatively. A single missed workout or a single day of unhealthy eating might seem minor, but over time, these small setbacks can accumulate and undo progress. For example, if someone regularly skips their morning exercise routine, the cumulative effect of these missed sessions can lead to a significant decrease in fitness levels. Recognizing the impact of these small declines is crucial for maintaining consistent progress. The concept of tiny changes also applies to skill development. Suppose someone wants to master a new language. If they commit to learning just a few new words or phrases each day, their vocabulary will expand significantly over time. This steady, incremental learning is often more effective and less intimidating than attempting to master a large volume of material at once. The impact of tiny changes lies in their ability to build momentum. Small wins create a sense of accomplishment and motivation to continue making progress. For example, successfully sticking to a new habit for a few days can boost confidence and make it easier to maintain the habit in the long run. This principle highlights that significant achievements are often the result of many small, consistent actions. James Clear's approach to habit formation emphasizes the importance of focusing on systems rather than just goals. While goals provide a destination, systems represent the processes that lead to achieving those goals. For instance, if someone sets a goal to run a marathon, the system would include their daily running routine, dietary habits, and training plans. The emphasis on systems helps ensure that the person builds sustainable habits that contribute to long-term success. Focusing solely on goals can often lead to disappointment and frustration if the desired outcome isn't quickly achieved. Systems, on the other hand, shift the focus to what can be controlled on a daily basis. For example, a goal of writing a book might seem daunting, but a system of writing a certain number of words each day makes the task more manageable and less overwhelming. This approach fosters progress through regular, incremental actions. Another benefit of prioritizing systems is that they promote continuous improvement. When someone focuses on refining their processes, they naturally adapt and enhance their performance over time. For instance, a person aiming to improve their public speaking skills might focus on practicing regularly, seeking feedback, and adjusting their techniques. This systematic approach ensures ongoing development and helps them become a more effective communicator. Clear's perspective also highlights the importance of making systems enjoyable and engaging. If a process is inherently rewarding, it becomes easier to stick with it. For example, incorporating enjoyable activities into a workout routine, like listening to favorite music or joining a group class, can make exercising more appealing and sustainable. This way, the system itself becomes a source of motivation. When it comes to changing behavior, understanding the different layers of habit formation is crucial. James Clear highlights that effective behavior change involves three interconnected layers: outcomes, processes, and identity. The first layer, outcomes, refers to the results one aims to achieve. However, focusing solely on outcomes can often be fleeting if not supported by solid processes and a clear identity. The second layer, processes, involves the specific actions and routines that lead to desired outcomes. For example, if the outcome is to get fit, the process might include a structured workout schedule, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest. Clear emphasizes that while setting goals is important, developing effective systems and routines is what turns these goals into reality. It's through consistent processes that individuals can achieve and sustain their desired results. The most impactful layer, according to Clear, is identity. This layer focuses on who you want to become. Shifting your identity to align with your goals can drive more profound and lasting change. For instance, instead of just aiming to exercise regularly, envisioning yourself as an active, health-conscious person can motivate you to adopt and maintain healthier habits. This identity-based approach creates a stronger connection between your daily actions and your long-term aspirations. To effectively change behavior, it's important to align all three layers: outcomes, processes, and identity. If someone's goal is to become a successful writer, they must not only have a clear outcome in mind but also establish productive writing routines and Most importantly, view themselves as a writer. This comprehensive approach ensures that behavior changes are deeply ingrained and sustainable. James Clear's exploration of habit formation introduces 4 fundamental laws for building good habits and breaking bad ones. These laws serve as a practical guide for anyone looking to make lasting changes in their behavior. The first law is to make it obvious. By creating clear and visible cues for the desired behavior, individuals can trigger the habit more effortlessly. For instance, if you want to remember to drink more water, placing a water bottle on your desk where you'll see it often can serve as a constant reminder. The second law is to make it attractive. When a habit is associated with positive feelings or rewards, it becomes more appealing and easier to adopt. For example, if you enjoy listening to podcasts, consider making a habit of walking while listening to them. The pleasure of enjoying your favorite content while getting exercise will make the habit more enticing. The third law is to make it easy. Simplifying the process and reducing friction can make it easier to build new habits. Clear suggests breaking down tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. If you're aiming to read more books, start with a goal of reading just a few pages each day. This incremental approach lowers the barrier to entry and makes the habit easier to maintain. The final law is to make it satisfying. Incorporating immediate rewards or positive reinforcement can help solidify new habits. Tracking progress and celebrating small victories can provide a sense of accomplishment and motivation. For instance, using a habit tracker to mark off each day you successfully complete your goal can offer a satisfying visual representation of your progress. One of the key strategies for sustaining and improving habits is effective tracking and accountability. Habit trackers are tools that allow individuals to monitor their progress and stay motivated. For instance, using a simple calendar or app to log daily achievements provides a visual representation of progress. Seeing a string of successful days can be incredibly motivating and reinforce the desire to continue. It turns the abstract concept of making progress into something concrete and visually satisfying. Creating habit contracts is another powerful method. These agreements, either with oneself or with others, set clear expectations and consequences for maintaining or failing to meet the habit. For example, someone might create a habit contract with a friend to ensure they stick to their exercise routine. If they miss a workout, they might agree to donate to a cause they dislike. The external accountability and potential consequence can be strong motivators to stay on track. Utilizing social support can also enhance accountability. Sharing goals with friends or joining a community with similar objectives can provide encouragement and reinforcement. For example, joining a book club or a fitness group creates a sense of community and accountability, making it more likely that you will adhere to your goals. Regularly reviewing progress and making adjustments is crucial. Habit tracking isn't just about logging success, but also about understanding patterns and addressing challenges. If a certain time of day proves problematic for maintaining a habit, adjusting the routine or setting up additional reminders can help overcome these obstacles.